Hey everybody, it's Salty Bread here. It's been a while since I made a video, so I figured I would update on what's going on. So, here's where we are right here. This thing just blew out on its own. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, she just blew up. So, I spilled oil everywhere, it looks like. That's just great. Look at that. Nice. Anyway, I got oil on the ground, I got a flat tire. Yeah. I aligned this thing myself. I bought a tool. It's my camber caster tool. It's in that box actually. We busted it out. Take a look at it real quick. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this here. Check it out. This tool here. Bust it out. Look at that thing. It's from a company called Fast Tracks. And it works really well. I was able to adjust camber and caster. I did tow with a piece of shoestring, and that worked alright. So, that's what I did with that. That was like $150 or whatever, but it was worth the money. I tried to bring it into a place, and they had a problem with aligning it. They didn't have the car's too low, so they couldn't align it. But yeah, what else did I do to this thing? Oh, I got the, you won't be able to see it. I got the rear stabilizer on here. Oh, maybe you can see it, maybe not. I don't know. Got that back on. I painted it. Just sanded it, painted it, put it back on. So the rear end's nice and solid. And last weekend I came out here to start this thing up. Camaro. And the thing was running pig rich. The weekend before it ran just fine. So it's running pig rich, and thinking maybe a needle and seat gasket? That's my guess. I got a rebuild kit on the way. For some reason it's on back order. It's hard to find. It's a 770 Street Avenger. And yeah, so I'm trying to get that. So I'm kind of on hold right now for doing anything. Don't really have any parts to do anything. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Oh, look at this. I found one of these just kind of laying around. Look at that. Painted her up. Same color as the 442. I'm going to slap that on there. I think I might put it on there. I might put it on the Camaro because I'm not really digging these old air filters anymore. It's just kind of time for a new one, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I think I solved my oil leak problem. I guess you need these PCV valves. I didn't know. I was blowing oil everywhere. Had no idea. Couldn't figure it out. The more horsepower I gained, the more oil I'd be blowing everywhere. So I was just like, what? Something's wrong. Couldn't figure it out. Put that PCV valve on there, and it helped. So hopefully, once I get this carburetor figured out, I'll take it out and full throttle and see if I got oil everywhere again. Because I can't go to the track like that. I don't like it. It's not a good time when you got oil spraying everywhere. What else do I got going on here? I think that's it. What did I do? Oh, here we go. I got something for you. Check it out. Brand new dome light. Huh? Look at that thing. Sweet. Yeah. They make them. They make just about everything for these cars now. I like it. I'm glad I hung on to it. Because you can pretty much get anything you want for them now. Thinking maybe, I don't know, LS. Everybody does an LS swap. What do you think? Huh? Stick with the small block Chevy. Go LS. I don't know. I mean, if I could get this thing to quit spraying oil everywhere, and I got to figure out something to do to make it faster. 12.6, best time I had with it, and it's got full exhaust on it yet, so maybe I'll do like cutouts and see what it does with without the full exhaust. I don't know. Let's try it out. Yeah, I think that's about all I got for you. Yeah, where I left off on the HEI on the 442 works great. I mean, it's awesome. It works great. I mean, this thing fires right up, no problem. I plugged all the vacuum hoses, all the vacuum leaks, not vacuum hoses, vacuum leaks. There was some stuff on this engine, sat in the garage for years, so it's a work in progress. But yeah, I plugged all the vacuum leaks that I had, and it just fires right up. Oh, this is another thing. Check this out. I've been putting on the trim. This is the old school trim. This is a piece I'm still working on. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's got a lot of. Somebody painted it with house paint. I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah, house paint. So, you know, I'm still working on chipping it all off there. And it's like right in the fins there, so it's kind of hard to chip it off. But I just put these back on. I think they look kind of cool like that. I could paint them, but you know, it's kind of tough to paint that kind of stuff. I don't know. Anyway, started putting trim back on. Check it out. Windshield trim. Huh? And look at that. Bottom trim, windshield wipers. Put some new ones on there, and they actually work. I still got to hook up the sprayer, because I bought the new sprayer motor. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, here's another one I did. Look at that. Huh? Look at the trim. Putting the trim on the window. The rear window. That's a big piece of glass. Put the trim on here. Check it out. It's not perfect, but you know what? This car's never going to be perfect. It is what it is. It's a project. And I love it. I love this car. But yeah, she's aligned pretty good. I took it out for a cruise, and it works. You know, it's not perfect, but like I said, this car's never going to be perfect. But I'm still going to drive it because I love it. And I think that's about it for Ulti Bread Garage here, because I can't go racing until I get these things fixed. So I'll be back with carb rebuild. Could do that. It's not, you know, it's something everybody's seen a million of, but still got to do it. Oh, and I was maybe thinking, I don't know, maybe thinking about switching back to like a Edelbrock RPM air gap. I got an air gap. I got one cheap. Bought it off eBay, cheaper I should say, but we'll see. I'm still debating on whether I want to do that or not. Get some of that low end torque going on. And I hooked this thing up. I don't know if I really, I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but I don't have anything to hook it up with. I took it off because it wasn't going to full throttle, and so I put this thing on with a zip tie. I made sure it was going to full throttle and everything. We'll see how that goes, but I gotta get this carburetor figured out. As soon as I get that kit, I'll take it apart and we'll get into that. So that's gonna do it for Ulti Bread Racing here, and Ulti Bread Garage, Ulti Bread Racing. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, just want to give you guys a little update on what's happening. We'll talk to you later.